Assalamu alaikum. In the discussion, I would discuss how a direct speech is converted into an indirect speech in case of imperative sentence. Before going to the main discussion, let us understand what is called an imperative sentence. An imperative sentence is a sentence that talks about an order, a command, a request, and sometimes a piece of advice. It means in imperative sentence we see sometimes the subject or the speaker is commanding someone, ordering someone, requesting someone, and and sometime advising someone. To do the speech in case of imperative sentence, first we should understand the relationship between the subject and the object, that is the speaker and the listener. If we take the first example, he said to his servant, come here. We have seen here the speaker is he or the subject is he and the servant is a listener. If we if we observe the relationship between subject and object, then we do see the relation is between a master and his servant. Generally, a master always orders his servant, and thus we can write in answer that he ordered his servant to go there. If we remove inverted comma, in place of inverted comma, we should put to, the way we had done in case of affirmative sentence, we put that, and in case of interrogative sentence, sometimes we put if or whether. Now, if we take the same example, removing he and servant and put a new subject and object, if we put in place of he father and in place of servant son, father said to his son, come here. If the example is like that, father said to his son, come here, we cannot write father ordered his son. Father asked his son or father told his son to go there. Next example, the general said to the soldiers, march on. Whenever in a direct speech we see the word soldiers and general, we should write command in place of order. Command is actually a martial word, and there is a little bit difference between order and command. As a master can order his servant, but a general cannot order his soldiers but command his soldiers. The general said to the soldiers, march on. The general commanded the soldiers to march on. Next example, father said to me, be kind to the poor. Father said to me, that means father and son, be kind to the poor. It is a piece of advice. Then we can write, father advised me to be kind to the poor. Father advised me to be kind to the poor. Next, I said to him, go home at once. I said to him, go home at once. The relationship between him and I is not the relationship like that of a master and servant, and that is why we cannot call it a piece of order. I said to him, go home at once. Though it seems an order, but we cannot write because I and him is not the relationship like that of a master and servant. That is why simply we have to write, I told him to go home at once. Next, he said to me, please lend me your book. Please lend me. That is why, because of please, we have to write request. He requested me to lend him my book. Next example, he said to the boys, don't run in the sun. Though this line seems a piece of advice, but the relationship between the subject and object or the speaker and the relation is not like father and son. He told the boys not to run in the sun. The teacher said to his pupils, "Don't make a noise." The teacher said to his pupils, "Don't make a noise." This statement implies a sort of prevention, a kind of prevention. It is, don't think it is a piece of advice. The teacher said to his pupils, "Don't make a noise." The teacher forbade. The teacher forbade his pupils not to make a noise. We could write advice if the reported speech was different. For example, the teacher said to his pupils, "Don't tell a lie." The teacher said to his pupils not to advise his pupil not to tell a lie. Yes, if the reported speech was "Don't make a lie," then it would be the teacher advised his pupil not to tell a lie. Here we can conclude a speech in case of imperative sentence. Dear student, keep practicing again and again. I earlier told you that grammar is not a one-shot affair. It requires continuous drill and practice. You have to practice a lot. You may think we have learned some rules and easily we can solve the problems in case of grammar. It is quite impracticable. You have to keep practicing again and again. Then you can reach the level of perfection. Otherwise, it would be quite difficult. Thank you. Hopefully, everybody is working hard.